Derek Stuckley's over here giving me all sorts of hand signals. What is that supposed to be? Oh, looky there. We're celebrating today, Coach.
4th of July?
Yeah, a little early. For you watching the video, fireworks are going off on Gordonwood Stadium behind us right here as we celebrate show number 400 that you and I have done together. How about that?
And we still have listeners?
And viewers, I hope.
That's amazing.
How about that? Way to go, Star. I love the fireworks. 400 shows. We started in April of 2018. We're in April of 2022. So some great times along the way.
Well, some pretty good shows, honestly.
We've had about 2 or 3 really good ones.
Yeah, we've had some that probably weren't so good.
Out of those 400. Anyway, celebration time. And, man, that's pretty cool right there.
Cool.
So welcome to our 400th show. Coach Sammy Burnett, Brownwood Lions head football coach and athletic director, and with you, and hope you had a good weekend.
I'm looking forward to the next 400.
Me too.
I had a great weekend, Carl. I was in Lubbock, Texas.
Uh-huh.
Wind blew pretty hard first day. Second day was beautiful. Couldn't believe I was in Lubbock, Texas the second day.
Yeah, Saturday was pretty nice.
Nice.
Star and I ended up at the Rangers game on Saturday. We were in different sections, but she had a home run ball hit right over her head. I still don't know why she didn't reach up and grab it. Golly. She said a fan behind her, though, got hit with it.
Really?
Got a bruised eye.
I went to the Rangers game against the Detroit Tigers back in the day when Jerry Don Gleaton played for them, and we got to sit in the family section, of course. I sat with Prince Fielder and his mama.
No.
Cecil, he was a little bitty.
Yeah.
Cecil Fielder
Wow.
played for the Tigers, and he hit 2 home runs to beat the Rangers that night, but Lou Whitaker hit a foul ball right at us, and I caught that thing, and after the game we went to where the Tigers were eating and got to see Jerry Don, and he had several people sign that ball for us.
Oh, man, how cool is that?
And, Lou Whitaker signed it. I think Gary Ward signed it, a couple of those people. But you know what's neat? What I remember the most about that was Jerry Don signed it, and he always signed John 3:16.
Right.
And that's what I remember about that opportunity.
That was probably in 1991, I'm going to guess, when Jerry Don was with the Tigers. Had a good year with the Tigers. He was Sparky Anderson's main man out of the bullpen.
Yeah. I don't remember what year it was. It's so long ago, but it was a good game. Only foul ball I ever caught. Only one that's ever been close to me.
Oh, wow. I remember Cecil. I remember listening to that game. I was in Austin. Cecil hit 2 home runs.
Yes.
I do! Hey, when it comes to Rangers, I know Rangers history. I've listened to almost every game ever, and that was exciting. So you went where the Tigers were eating and got some autographs.
Yep.
What happened to that ball?
I don't know what happened to it.
Oh, man.
Carl knows. Ask him.
Actually, I don't know. Hey, speaking of Jerry Don, they had a little celebration for him at the ballpark the other night. Derek got some great pictures, and 25 years of service to Youth League Baseball in Brownwood. Hard-working man right there.
Yeah, he's made a great impact on the youth in our community for sure. Along with helping get the facilities that we have now for our baseball kids is awesome. Does a great job of maintaining and handling that league. So always gives back, always.
Boy, he really does, and good Christian man, and always fun to visit with. I got to visit with him the other night. A lot of great baseball stories.
Yeah, he's still pretty competitive. Every once in a while we have a golf round together, and he will talk the noise. Don't think he won't.
Yeah, oh, I know. All right, we got some other stuff to talk about after we talk Lady Lions and Lions athletics. I know, as you said, you were in Lubbock for regional track. Kind of recap that for us, Coach.
Well, we started off on Thursday, pole vault, and Weston Burns did a great job. I mean, he PR'd at 12 foot, had a chance to clear 12.6, and really was about a 14-foot ball, to be honest. It was a really nice ball, but he clipped it on the way down. Excuse me, but was very proud of him and what he did. PRing at the regional track meet's a big deal. Did a good job. We got Ty Savage in the finals in the 200, and our 4x2 made it to the finals in the 4x2 and went and competed well. They finished 5th in both, but thought they did a great job. Our girls 4x400 ran some stiff opponents, but they went out there and competed, and nobody advanced to the state track meet, but all in all, I thought it was a great showing by us, and the way the kids acted and were serious about what they were doing and going out there and they're professional. I couldn't have been any more pleased with them and our coaching staff and what they did. So it was good weather. It was a good track meet. Man, there was a lot of talent there, that's for sure. You know, Argyle it's crazy. You know, there's a reason why they're moving up to 5A, but they had somebody in every event, I think.
Oh, my gosh.
Boys and girls, and they sort of dominated. But, I mean, when you're putting that many kids and that many events at the regional track meet, it was pretty neat to see that, you know, the numbers. And there's some fast folks out there in West Texas. So
There are.
yeah, there's a lot of fast folks. So it was a great track meet, and our kids did a great job. And I think they reached their potential and ran some of our best times for the year for us. So congratulations to Coach Neely and Coach Howard on their seasons, and all those kids were participating.
You know, I know we have a lot of people from all over watch and listen to the show. I think we had about 20 area tracksters qualify for the state meet. I think 8 in Brown County is what Derek was put up on his story. So just congratulations, 6. So congratulations to all of those that have advanced to the state track meet from this area. Cross Plains killed it the other day. And so, oh my
Good for them.
gosh. Every relay team, girls and boys, won first place.
That's awesome.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
I was driving back from Lubbock Saturday evening, and just the number of buses that I don't know where those regional meets were, but I saw a lot of schools driving back from wherever they were driving back from past us. But a lot of activity going on this weekend, and it was a good time. I mean, I really enjoyed it. I love watching good track, and there was a lot of good track there. So, like I said, we didn't get anybody advanced, but we sure had a lot participating, so that was good.
All right, how about our baseball team on Friday night, Coach?
Yeah, I was keeping in touch with the game with Mitch Moore, who went to the game, and at the time when I first asked him what the score was, what's going on, I think it was either 4-0 or I think it's 4-0. I'm like, no. Then he said we had 2 guys on base and no outs or something like that. I'm like, oh no, here goes Coach Burnett bringing the bad luck again. And then he responds with a just turned a double play to get out of the inning or whatever. But apparently they played extremely well, won 6-0 on a big game for us. You know, beat the district champs, which we felt like we could beat all along. Listening to you and talking to Coach Harris and Mr. Moore, played great defense behind great pitching by Gavin Brandstetter. So scored some runs. So it just goes to show, you know, if you've been to the baseball games, we're either really up or we're really down.
You're right.
And, you know, maybe this is the time that we peak and we start getting on a run and getting consistent. You know, we play Friday in Jacksboro at 7 o'clock against Vernon. They want to play a 3-game series. We want to play on 1 game. We feel that we're pretty strong in the pitching department in a 1-game series. So we're going to play a 1-game series at Jacksboro, winner take all. I look forward to it, you know, talking to Coach Harris. Now, we have several pitchers, but looking at the stats throughout the year on how many pitches that it takes us to get through a game, we felt that it was in our best interest to, you know, play a 1-game series with Vernon. You know, you face a different opponent later down the line, and what they offer, you may go to a series, but this bi-district ground will be 1 game.
All right, 7 o'clock in Jacksboro. Come on, fans. If not, we'll have the game here on KOXC. Yeah, pretty amazing game. Gavin only struck out 1 batter, which means Stephenville put the ball in play. We made an error on the very first batter of the game for them, but since after that, flawless defense. I mean, we played some great defense, 3 double plays, pitcher's best friend, and just a good, solid win for the Brownwood Lions.
That's good. You know, that turf.
And we beat their ace, Elston.
Yeah, and that turf helps a lot defensively.
Oh, man.
You know, it really does. You get true hops, and that's a benefit, and to get to play on that, and for them to play the way they played, and again to beat their ace, it should be reinforcement to them to know that they can play with anybody.
Yep.
So go out there and do what you do, have confidence in who you are, know that you put the work in, and go out there and just have fun and compete.
Had a chance to visit with Gavin in the post-game show, too, and he was all smiles, and good kid right there. And he'll be on the mound Friday night.
Yeah, well-deserved win.
Boy, no doubt about that, so we're looking forward to Friday. Hey, we have a little 7-on-7 football at the high school tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be us and early tonight. We have a lot of schools in the baseball playoffs are playing games, so they weren't able to come tonight, and that's sort of how the league works. We hold it every Monday night. We have a freshman team, a JV team, and a varsity team. We're going to play a couple games with the JV and the freshmen, and then we will either play early twice or we'll play early and then play our JV once. We're going to talk to Coach Price and see how he wants to do that. But it's just an opportunity to get out there and start getting ready for your state qualifiers. Gets our kids out there and they get reps in in the secondary and in our passing game stuff. So as you know, I'm not a big lover of 7-on-7. I love the reps. I love the reps that you get, but it's so non-realistic when it comes to football. And when it's actually hard to throw the ball when you know that every down's a passing down. So our quarterbacks and get frustrated sometimes, and I deal with them a lot. They get frustrated sometimes. Well, I tell them, understand, they don't have to worry about run or play action, so they're just dropping for pass, so don't get frustrated and go out there and just get quality reps. So that's really the reason we do it, because you don't want to get behind because everybody does it. And in the same lines, it does give us an opportunity to get some reps. So I guess it is a good thing. It's just frustrating.
All right. And that'll start about 5:30 at the high
6
school.
o'clock.
6 o'clock at the high school. All right. We had signings last Thursday. Brandon Still, Victoria Ramos, and Bryson Monroe at the high school gym. So congratulations to those three. Tatum DeHart was there and did some interviews for me that we're going to start tomorrow with.
Really?
Spread them out through the 3 days. She did a great job with those.
Well, good. She came.
You know her, don't you?
Yeah, I do know her. She came to my office and asked me a couple of questions on. I'm like, well, I get to talk to Stuckley all the time, so he has some pretty good questions. So I tried to help her out and give her direction what kind of questions she's going to ask. But she's really wanted to pursue this field, and she's asked me a long time. And U-Star and Mitch helped her out, gave her an opportunity to maybe get her foot wet and do a little internship. So she's extremely excited about it. So I hope it turns out pretty well.
She may be interviewing you after the 7-on-7 tonight, by the way. Hey, direct her to Daniel Price, too. If
I
Earl's
will.
going to be there.
Thanks for the heads up on that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe she can talk to you and Daniel, since you are the big dogs out there tonight, for sure.
She'll do it.
Yeah, she's wanting to do the broadcast, the sports broadcast stuff in her future, and I think she does have a future in that.
I do too.
All right. What else? It's kind of quiet this week except for baseball. Anything else, Lady Lions or Lions athletic-wise?
No, we have baseball. The only thing I have on this is a weird schedule, because the only thing I have on is a baseball game on Friday. We got 7-on-7 tonight, of course. Baseball on Friday. Our strength and condition, I talked to the kids this morning. It's going really well. I mean, our numbers are really good. Our consistency is really good, and you spend so much time together and you work together, you start building a chemistry or a family just because you're around each other so much. So we're really excited about the potential that we have. So that's a good thing. I think things are going in the right direction there for all sports. I see kids walking around that are thicker, stronger. I think it's helped in basketball. And the way that their approach that they've taken, it's helped us in soccer. We're more physical, we're faster. Hopefully it's going to turn around and help us in football. So I'm just excited about that, in general. So all in all, that's good. We are looking forward to Sir Bubba Jones is going to play golf next Monday, Tuesday. Got to go play a practice round with Coach Jones last week. Talked to Coach Jones this morning, and they really took a bunch of detailed notes, what clubs to hit, what position you want to play on certain holes. So Coach Jones put that all together, so they'll have a cheat sheet on Monday, Tuesday for him to refer back to. It's not a cheat sheet, it's just a list of notes that he can refer back to on certain shots, just like the pros do when you see them flip that book open and it shows them the holes, and they can work on yardages and things like that. Coach said it's pretty much driver, pitch, and wedge for Sir, which is a good thing. And I know Sir's a great putter, so being able to get out there on that course and putt a little bit and try to figure out the greens before next week is big. And the fact that he's got his practice round in, he didn't have to stress on Sunday to try to get a practice round in. There's so many people at the state golf tournament, and you're trying to get a practice round in. Most of the time you only get 9 or 10 holes and then you're done. So they felt it was important to get that done when they could be by themselves and have time to do that. So he said it was a great day for that. So I look forward to Sir, and Sir's a very confident young man and believes in himself. He's got a great demeanor for golf. He'll hit a bad shot for him, what you and I would call a good shot, but it's a bad shot for Sir. But you never know where he's at. He could be at -3 or +3, and you never know, because his demeanor's exactly what I think you need as a golfer. I mean, he doesn't let little things bother him. He doesn't compound a mistake and make more mistakes. He manages the course really well. So I'm excited for him and his opportunities. I think he has a great opportunity to do well in the tournament. So I wish him the best of luck on Monday and Tuesday.
Boy, no doubt. Glad you brought that up as well. All right, so I'm wearing my Super Bowl Cowboy shirt from this coming season because they are going to be your Super Bowl champs. You know that.
Well, they got the most penalized lineman in college football last year, which goes right in hand with them being the highest penalized NFL team. So we're right there. We're going to win something.
Yeah, 14 holding penalties or something. Hey, I like the second pick, though, the kid from Ole Miss, Sam Williams. If he keeps his head on right,
What does he play?
he plays defensive end.
Oh,
He
we-
watches film. He is a beast.
Was it good?
And they had a couple of offensive linemen later, too, and I kind of liked the draft. Most of the people liked it, too. So how about them Cowboys?
Yeah, I'm a Cowboy fan, regardless of how they do. I'm a
Me
Cowboy
too.
fan.
Always bleed the silver and blue.
Well, I got home late Saturday and woke up Sunday and had to do my honeydews around the house, take care of the yard, get that all caught up because it was looking like a pasture, and just doing some things around the house. So I recorded my NASCAR. By the time I got to sit down and watch it about 6 in the evening, it got postponed due to weather. What does that say?
That's your letter from Star because, as you said, the NASCAR races today.
Yeah.
There you go.
So I ran today, but I don't know what the results are. So maybe my DVR recorded it and I go home and get some results. What does that say?
A case of
National-
NASCAR withdrawal. You're excused from work today, experienced by your employee due to a change in the weather. The prescription is a single dose of NASCAR Cup Series racing at Dover, Monday at 11 o'clock our time, noon Eastern time. Thank you for your understanding, Joe Gibbs Racing. I
He's-
love it.
I like the way that he
That's
reaches.
right.
I like the way he reaches out and contacts his fans and
That's
sends
you.
them personal letters
Yeah.
for missing work. So thank you, Joe.
Yeah, so there you go. Your NASCAR race in Dover today at 11 o'clock. That looks like an actual letter he sent out.
It does.
That's pretty cool, Star. All right.
I don't know where she comes up with that stuff, but I do like the building that they built for us to do the radio show at Gorwood Stadium. It's nice.
It's
and the air
great.
conditioning's on in here. It's really good.
You absolutely got the little window looking out on the field and the press box.
Yeah.
By the way, Austin Dillon wins the race today.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
I can't believe you just said that.
You write it down.
Did you see what place he was in when the rain came? Maybe that's a good
It doesn't
blessing for
matter.
him.
It does matter.
Yeah.
What? It means whatever.
On those little short tracks, it matters.
I still think he's going to win. All right,
Well-
who's your guy? I know. Never mind. Kyle Busch, Kyle Larson, Bill Elliott.
Hey, this is a little. Jesse Duke. We're allowed a little fluff. This is episode 400.
It is, man. 400 shows, y'all. 400. There we go. Something. Something like that. That's pretty remarkable that we've been together 400 shows. All right. So anyway, boy. Yep, pretty excited. Don't y'all all get excited about it at
Oh.
one time.
Carl, I have to get to 7 on 7.
Oh, that's right, Coach. All right. You got anything else?
No, let's thank those that make this show possible. Auto Glass Magic, Bruner Auto Group, Syntex Body and Paint, Syntex Equipment Sales, Citizens National Bank, Dan Hill Containers, Dr. Bon Young, Dr. Pepper Bottling Company, Edward Jones Investments, Henrik Medical, Howard Enterprises, Humphrey Peets, Landmark Life, MC Bank, Painter Johnson Associates, Smith Sharp Agency, Sonic Drive-In, Stanley Chrysler, Texas Bank, The Real Talk with Chad Valdez podcast, Weldon Wilson Electric, Western Bank, and Willie's Teas.
All right, 6 o'clock at the high school, 7 on 7.
I will be there.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Coach. We'll visit again on Wednesday.
You bet. Have a great day, Brownwood.
Brownwood Lions head football coach, athletic director Sammy Burnett on the Coaches Show every Monday and Wednesday here on KOXE at this time, and video streamed on the KOXE KBWD Facebook and KOXE.com. Hey, that's really cool.
That is cool.